Hi everyone. Today I will be recreating the Xmas designs that I did on my swatches here. I did a candy cane. I did kind of like a Christmassy swirl with red and green. And I did the holiday lights. And today I will be doing the candy cane and the Christmas lights. Or at least I'll be attempting to do them again. It took me a while to get them just right, but I will show you guys how I did it. Thank you for watching. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to be using my Sensational LED lamp. And of course, this is all with gel polishes, so it'll be super easy and quick, no dry time. Now, I made these swatches, nail samples, with a Q-tip and some spare plastic nails I had, some fake nails that I had. I'll be using the Sensational Scarlet Red. The base for everything would be the Hawaiian Ice from IBD Just Gel. This is of shimmery white. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. It reminds me of Tokyo Pearl from OPI, except Tokyo Pearl is a lot vibrant as far as the white goes, but this is just as good for less, of course. I love this color. So this is the base. I will also be using IBD Blue Haven. Just Curious. Infinitely Curious, actually, I'm sorry. And the Just Gel Turtle Bay. Of course, you need your base and top coat. I use the Nailing 2-in-1 pretty much. You can use whatever top coat and base coat you like. And of course, I have my gel cleanser. This is just alcohol, 90%. Is it 90? Yep, 91% isopropyl. So it's just alcohol, but I just use this little bottle. I will be using my little shot glass, or I forget the name of this thing. I'll be filling up with some alcohol. This is just to help for the cleaning. We all make mistakes, so you're gonna need this. You're gonna need a nail brush, an orange stick to help with your design. Now here's a nice little idea. I separate my colors. Normally I use a piece of foil, so I'll just separate every color that I will be using. Oh, and before I forget, I will be using a black. Yep, this is just a black that I purchased from eBay. It's from Coco. I'm sorry, it's got a little staining there. And it's just a black. That's what I'm going to need for the Christmas lights. So I can't believe I almost forgot that color. But anyway, I digress. So normally you use just a piece of foil and you separate your colors because you'll be using a brush or whatever you'll be using. So I always recommend this. But I found a nice little trick to doing that if you don't have foil. Actually, I came across this. This is micro SD card holder. It's a case for it, actually. And this is like a first one because they're so thick. But this is an old one. I don't have the SD card anymore. And I use it to separate my colors. And once I'm done, I just clean it out with alcohol or with nail polish remover. And this works just great. And if you're going to do this design again, you can just close it up and lay it flat, and you can keep the colors that you've used. Just keep it away from the light, of course, because, you know, LED, UV, you know, all that stuff. It'll cure it. But I've actually used this quite a few times, and I like it. It's pretty nifty. Just a trick. So I'll be using the foil today, so I'll just put this away. I also have a brush that I took from this kind of a little beat up, so I will be getting some brushes in the mail soon. It's just a nail brush from a nail polish, but it's one of those thin design brushes. This one's really thickening up on me, so I will be probably getting a new one soon if I can. But for now, it'll do. Just put a dot. It doesn't have to be a lot. I'm kind of just doing it so you guys can see it on the camera. I don't normally do that much, but unless I'm doing a whole hand design. I love Infinitely Curious. It's so bright. some more of that just to be safe. Okay, so I will be doing the French tip on. I'll actually be doing both nails at the same time, so I'll be doing the French tip. It's gonna be kind of awkward doing it. This is how I create my tip when I do my French manicures. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is really hard to do. So let me just... And if you want more of a smile line, you just use the brush and clean it up a little bit. I use a piece of paper under here. It always comes in handy. So if you want more of a cleaned up smile line, use the brush. So then you put it under the light for, with IBD under LED, it takes 30 seconds, so it's no big deal. Once it's cured, you can start recreating the designs that you'd like. So I'm gonna do the candy cane first. It might take me a few tries, but yeah. So I normally dip the brush in the alcohol. And I have a lint-free wipe right here. I kind of just want to extend the tip. And just get on the red. Long strokes with the red to coat the brush. I'll do the smaller nail. So with this, normally a candy cane will have 2 very thin stripes, a thicker stripe, 2 very thin stripes, yada yada yada. Make it flow. Let me just get this. Kind of just play it by ear however you like. I'm going to turn it around because it's very difficult to do. And actually here I messed up, so I don't like the way the line looks, so I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol on the brush and just wipe it downward very quickly. Wipe it on the paper and then wipe it again, and there you go. You just start all over again. Give it a few seconds for it to dry out. I didn't like the way that line was. Not slanted enough for me. So then I will start again. So I will do 1 line. Very thin lines. You can always dip back the brush if you're not getting enough color. Okay. I hope you guys can see this. It's hard to do. So then you go back to where you'd want the thicker line. There you go. So there you have it. It's not very good. I don't like it very much, but we will deal. And again, you can always wipe it off and start fresh. So if you do happen to get it past the smile line, again, you take the alcohol in your brush and you start cleaning it. There you go. So I'm going to cure it, and then I will show you how I did a shimmery top coat over it. I had created, because I don't have a glitter polish, I created my own glitter polish using the nailing top coat and some eyeshadow. I actually used e.l.f. brand, and I used that top right, top left, whatever, that top right color. It's very shimmery. It's kind of almost white, so it came out very see-through. So I actually just put a little bit on there, and then I used my orange stick to mix it. And as you can see, I got a nice little glittery polish. And with this, you can just take the brush from your clear polish. Just clean that off. And then you just pretty much just stir it around. Pick some up. And this will add a shimmer to it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It adds just a perfect shimmer. I don't have glitter. This is perfect for if you want something very light. Nail should be done. And there we have it. Nice shimmery candy cane. All right, now again, this is just me trying in a difficult position. So I'll be getting some of the black. This took a little doing from my part last time, so you'll be snaking it through. Like that. And you can touch it up, of course. Why wouldn't I need to touch it up? And then you just kind of make some nubs. If you can see that there, just taking the brush and using polish that I already have on there. Okay. And okay. Now, once I get it to how I like it, I cure this because I don't want to mess up. So just cure it. Take some of my white. So that's cured. And I will be creating my bulbs now. Alright, so we'll be doing the bulbs. Let's take a little bit with your orange stick. Just coat the tip, little ball. And you will kind of be making it kind of like a upside down triangle in a sense. So you'll just make the ball. There you go. And you can make them as big as you like. I'm just trying to make it pointy. There we go. So I guess mine will be a little bit bigger. And then you just clean off the orange stick and move on to the next color. Take the orange. I'm not very good at drawing, so if I can do this, anyone can do this. Again, clean off the color. Dip in some alcohol, help you out with there. Now, since the red takes a minute to cure because it's a Sensation nail brand, I will be leaving the whole thing on for a minute. It won't affect it anyway. So you kind of make like an upside down triangle or a triangle, whichever direction you're going. And make the bulbs. Again, I'm horrible at drawing. Horrible. So this didn't take any effort at all, actually. Okay, so now they're your light bulbs, and I will be curing it for a minute. Okay, so now it is cured. I cured it for 1 minute, so as you can see, you have your nice little bulbs there. There we go. This is the design with the bulbs. If you have yellow, feel free to use yellow instead of orange. That's just the color I had and I used. So now we have adding, excuse me, I'll be adding a highlight to the lights. It's just a touch of detail. Again, I didn't clean off my orange stick. So I took a little bit of the white that I have used. You can either do regular white or use the Hawaiian. And kind of make a comma on the lights. There you go. Okay. So here's the design. I'm going to put the top coat on. And here. Christmas designs. Just perfect for the holidays. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it probably wasn't the most exciting, but thank you again for watching. Bye.